Hi, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be explaining types of gypsum products, and hopefully after the completion of the video, you'll be thorough with the various types of gypsum products. So first of all, whenever you think about gypsum, you should be reminded of calcium sulfate dihydrate. Okay. Now in this, we basically subject calcium sulfate dihydrate to various number of procedures through which we get different forms of the same compound, and that is responsible for the difference in the properties. Okay, so first of all, if I heat this calcium sulfate dihydrate in open vessel, so open vessel, heat, so at a temperature of 120 degrees Celsius, I will get a form of calcined calcium sulfate hemihydrate. Okay, now this form is called as beta hemihydrate. Okay, this is important. This is what is the plaster. So now coming on to the second procedure. Now if I heat it in an autoclave under steam pressure at a temperature of 120 to 130 degrees Celsius, I get something which is the hydrocal or alpha hemihydrate. Okay, now if I take the same compound, that is calcium sulfate dihydrate, and I heat and ground gypsum, I heat the ground gypsum in water with small quantity of organic acid or salt in autoclave at a temperature of 140 degrees Celsius, I get what we call as alpha hemihydrate again. Now if I basically heat it in boiling 3% aqueous solution of calcium chloride or magnesium chloride or 1% sodium succinate, I will get alpha modified hemihydrate, which is also called as densite. Now this is a question. Okay, and yeah, and basically it is also a high strength dental stone. Okay, now basic difference between all these is the change in the particle size and porosity. So what you mean by that? So in beta hemihydrate, you have something which is the fibrous aggregate of fine crystals with capillary pores, whereas this one is exhibited as rods and prisms, and this modified form is something that is shorter, thicker, cuboidal crystals. Okay, now we'll just talk about the difference between the two, that is alpha and beta hemihydrate. So in this, the beta hemihydrate have larger crystals. Okay, and these are alpha ones are smaller. Okay, I'll just beta alpha smaller, and they are densely packed. Okay, in this we have sponginess, so they also require more water and absorb more water, and this reverse less. Okay, and it is prismatic. Okay, then this has less strength, this has higher strength, and it also has a smooth surface. Then this one is basically dental plaster, which you need to know because they often ask that in dental plaster, is it alpha or beta? So you should know that beta is what is plaster. See, even if you forget, so just remember, but you won't forget after a few readings, but like say BP, so like just remember beta plaster. Okay, and then this is dental stone. Okay, alpha is dental stone. Okay, then yeah, even if you forget this, so you just remember that we have this trend of alpha males and females, right? So alpha like strong, so stone, right? High strength. So that's how you can remember. Then after this you should know that we have various classification of the same. So like we have type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4, type 5. So I'll just walk you through that. All right, that is important for MCQs. So you have type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now 1 is impression plaster, 2 is model plaster, this is dental stone, and this is basically class 1 stone. Okay, no wait, this is dental stone. Fine, I'll just write it. This is dental stone. This is dental stone but high strength. This is also called as class 1 stone. Then 5 is dental stone, high strength, high expansion, and this is class 2 stone. Okay, now you should know the water powder ratio. I'll be explaining all the setting, working time and so on in all the next video, so that will be easy. But just now you just need to remember the values. Okay, so I want you to understand a concept. See, if you have water powder ratio more, okay, like water is more, so your expansion will be less. Yeah, now why I want you to understand. In this I told you there is high expansion, so you are going to have less water powder ratio. Yeah, so lowest value will be of the bottom point. Okay, then you just have to increase it with the increment of 2. Okay, so this is a little different, and this is 45 to 50. You need to remember all these values because they are asked. Then I'll just tell you about the setting time. Now in this is 4 plus 1 minute, this is 12 plus minus 4 minute, and rest all are same. Okay, then we'll talk about expansion, that is setting expansion. Now this is also easy to remember. See, 15, 30, then 20, 10 and 30 again. Okay, basically they are having decimal. Okay, then we'll talk about compressive strength. So this is 4, 9, 20.7, 34.5, 48.3. Alright, so this is what you need to know. Plus, let's just summarize once again what we just talked about. So first of all, you have gypsum, which is calcium dihydrate. Then you do heat it at 110 to 130 degrees Celsius, and you get calcium sulfate hemihydrate, which is dental plaster. Okay, then you again subject it to 130 to 200 degrees Celsius, and you get calcium sulfate, which is called as the hexagonal anhydride, and then you heat it at 200 to 1000 degrees Celsius, which is the calcium sulfate, and this is the orthorhombic anhydride. So they also ask this, so you should be clear about this too. Okay, now yeah, so this much is just important for the introduction. In the next video I'll cover the theories, the setting expansion, the wet strength, dry strength, and setting time, mixing time. Yeah, so if you found this video helpful, do give it a share, subscribe. Thanks.